Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. I feel like it's been at least 40 years. I don't know. 40
Indeed.
days, anyways,
Indeed.
possibly. Welcome back to the Movies Bros Show. Your hosts, the Silver Fox Mexican and Remy the King Keen. How are
Baldy.
you doing, sir? How you
Baldenator.
doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I hope you're fantastic as well. It's
Man, I'm doing
it's
great.
great to be here. Like, for real. Like, it's real good.
So, I was thinking first off, we probably should thank all of our Spotify listeners. What do you
Yeah,
think?
totally. We just reached 500 total listens in our on our
Perfect.
podcast, and that's man. I was looking at some of the stats, and I wanted to save them to share them with you because I just wanted to tell you all right away, right? But I figured it would be special to share it for the podcast and actually record me telling you the countries that have listened to us and our audience. 79% is America, is U.S. 10% of our listeners, Italy.
What?
Yeah, on
Italia?
Italia. 3% in Germany, 3% in India, 1% in Dominican Republic, and then less than 1% in several other countries: United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, Taiwan,
That's
Canada,
strange, bro.
yeah, Hong Kong, Bulgaria, Poland, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, and the Czech Republic. So
Wow.
just wanted to shout everybody out. Like, it's incredible that
Yes.
our
Yes.
voices have been heard in all of
Around
these
the world.
locations. Yeah,
How crazy is that?
it's
Well,
special.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's super.
Much love to everybody actually out in the world. You know, we have this passion and desire, and we just want to share it with everybody. That's
Absolutely.
pretty much it. So it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing. I can't believe it, to be honest. It's a little strange, but man, let's roll with it. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be good times.
Super cool, man. Like, very encouraging. And then to all of our YouTube audience, thank you so much for watching our faces talk to you. That's super cool, man. And we have video podcasts on Spotify too, but audio everywhere else. So it's so cool just to know and be a part of the people and like people's lives and just a little bit of encouragement. I also was reading, let me pull it up here real quick, some of our reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
And it's just encouraging, man. And I just want to say thank you to anybody who's ever taken time to leave a review. Uh,
Yes.
Man, this
I was
just
just gonna say that, to be honest, man. We welcome all comments, negative and positive.
yeah.
Any feedback, man, just talk with us. Let us know you're there, and we would love to say something back, say hello, see how your
His
day's going.
his
So
username was Harold Donnelly 425, and he says it's 5 stars, the best. I love these guys. They are just so nice and consistent in a world that is crazy and upside down right now. And that was on January 10th of 2023. But man, like even just looking at that now, right? 10 months later, right? It's
yeah,
it's like awesome to know that we are just an inspiration or helpful to anybody. And
sir.
there's just so much
There's
out
a
right now.
ton of stuff
Yeah.
out right now.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, what did you think about the Hercule Poirot?
I haven't watched
Uh,
it yet, actually.
oh,
I really want to. I'm very excited. I almost watched it tonight, but I didn't end up having the time to do it the way I wanted to. I am, as of course, yearly rewatching Harry Potter right now. And I know rewatches sometimes you're like, oh, is it really worth it? But for me, man, it totally is. Like
yeah.
I love these
I tell you
movies.
what, for me to rewatch a movie because of how many movies there are out there and how valuable my time is, means a lot. And I know that the series means a lot to you.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to kind of show. I've actually not rewatched it on purpose, waiting for my son to grow up a little bit more,
Mm,
so we can share that whole thing together. Right?
yeah.
That'll be probably just a day off where we sit and eat pizza and pop and watch, all the Harry Potters.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, the cool thing is like my kids know I love it. Like I watch it almost every year. They're like, Titus came out and he was like, "Daddy, watch Harry Potter again?" And I'm like, "I sure do, baby."
No,
And he just knows, right? And like he knows that he should expect that I
kind
watch
of
it.
kind of a weird segue too is the video game is actually quite fun. I kind
Oh,
of dabbled in it a little bit, and it's really well done. I mean, it's a class A game. I
yeah.
really had fun playing.
Yeah, I started playing it here. It's very challenging. I think I'm gonna have to lower the thing. I guess I'm just not good at it. But
no, it's a little bit of a button masher, man. You have to know what you're doing.
yeah,
So
you sure do. And goodness, like I was fighting the soldiers that come to life. Not to give too much away, but in like one of the first scenes, right? Like you're in Gringotts, and it's a puzzle room you have to get through, and I'm already like, I don't know. And I haven't really gone back to it yet, but yeah.
gotcha. So I think you know there's been.
Did
Well,
you
we do a
watch?
quick.
Did you
Go
watch
ahead.
the last voyage of the Demeter?
No, I want to watch that
Okay,
one.
highly
That was
suggest
so.
it. It
That's
is
the
good.
first. So when I was a kid, I read all of the Bram Stoker Dracula
Yeah,
series, and that's the first part. That's the story that he tells, the voyage over.
right.
And I am going to watch that. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, he definitely. You know, I expected something different. I'm pretty sure Renfield would have already been there and everything, but not in this. And maybe he's in one of the cargo holds in the thing, right? But he doesn't come about. But yeah, it's very interesting. All the stuff in it.
Yeah,
So
there's quite a few remakes. I know that there's a new Frankenstein movie coming out that's pretty popular. I saw some reviews on that. We
Nosferatu is coming out.
Nosferatu,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming out, man. I can't wait to go and see it.
There's this one short here that kind of looks interesting. I just actually was scrolling and ran into it, but
Yeah, let's do it.
so we did the 1 minute time machine before.
Yes,
Um,
I thought that was funny.
I found one, and it's a dust, so it's probably more serious, but
Gotcha.
it's called the 10-minute time machine.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to give that a shot. Try that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as you know, what we do on the podcast is we watch something with you if we're able, and we definitely want to do that right now. We want to let you know that we are a watch along sort of fun show. So you can watch this along with us. Sometimes YouTube will let me put the video on the screen, sometimes they won't. So with this one, it might let me, but I'll try, and then if not, I'll pull it down and you'll just need to pull it up, and that'll be the way it is. But this one is called 10-minute time machine. On the podcast before, we did 1 minute time machine. That was hilarious.
Yes, and it was funny.
Yeah.
If you guys hadn't seen that, you need to go.
Yes. If you
give that a quick watch.
Please do. Go watch our episode on it after
Yes.
this episode, of course, and enjoy that for your viewing pleasure, of course. But for this one here, what we want to do is just get ready, pull it up. The link is down in the description, and just buckle in, have a good time with us. Act like you're watching the show right beside us, because we're here right beside you.
Exactly.
For us, this is our now, but when you're watching it, it's our future.
There you go.
Yeah.
Want me to count it down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
And this is by Dust, just pretty awesome
sci-fi
group of creators. 10-minute time machine.
I've actually seen this. Have you seen this?
Maybe?
I know I'm late.
I think I've seen this one.
Okay.
Listen, I found something that's gonna change our lives forever. The reason I'm late is because I found a time machine.
The reason?
Where'd you get that thing? A Cracker Jack box? Did you start drinking without me? You shouldn't be drinking.
I'm serious. This is for real. I was on the bus and I saw this in the seat next to me. Looked kind of funky, so I started messing with it. And the next thing I knew,
Well, that's fun.
Huh.
Yep.
so I got off the bus and I tried it a few more times. Took me a while to figure it out, but every time I press this button, it takes me backwards in time 10 minutes to the second.
So you found a Cracker Jack time machine that somebody left on a public city bus, and and it only goes back in time 10 minutes.
Yes.
Do you hear how crazy that sounds?
Hear how
First
crazy
of all,
that
who would
sounds?
make a time machine that's obviously a kid's toy?
Yes.
And second of all, who would build a time machine that only goes back in time 10 minutes?
Fine. In 10 minutes, I'll come back to right now and show you.
Sure, please do that.
I'm setting an alarm on my phone to remind me.
Huh.
Shouldn't you be here already?
I can't just time travel into the middle of the bar. Has to be somewhere private.
Where?
Your car here?
Yep.
Done. I bet I'm already waiting outside.
You better share whatever you're on. Back in a minute.
Ooh, strange.
He's like, what?
How would one not disappear, though?
You found a freaking time machine.
I know.
Well, she hasn't
How
left
cool
yet.
is
She
this?
hasn't pushed the
Amazing.
button.
You're from the future. Hey, what happens to me?
It's been less than 10 minutes, George. You're slightly more drunk.
Right.
Wow. Do you believe me now?
Oh, yeah, Lloyd, we're gonna kick some real millionaires. Hey, I know the idea is off the table, but if it's with yourself...
Not happening.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Would that even be cheating? No, not really.
Listen, I think we found something pretty special here. And with it, the opportunity to do something amazing.
I agree. We should figure out how to make some serious money with this.
Definitely. But this going back in time only 10 minutes is... Found a way to make us mega rich.
Let's do it. I want to get mega rich.
Okay, the lottery. You can buy tickets up to 30 minutes before they draw the numbers.
Right. So what we do is wait for the results and then go back in time 10 minutes and tell ourselves 10 minutes before the winning numbers.
Yes, and then those versions of us go back 10 minutes and tell ourselves 20 minutes earlier the numbers.
And then they go back and tell us 30 minutes earlier, and then we bet the winning numbers.
I think that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Oh, weird.
Hey, next round's on me!
Uh-oh.
I have to go to the washroom. Excuse me.
I like that lighting. Kind of focuses on the center of the table.
Yeah.
Like the colors, too.
This is a trip, man. Did you say yes? She did. Nice! We're getting married! How'd you sneak away to come back here? Well, I told her I wanted to try it out, and she was so excited, she said yes. Awesome. God, this is so cool, eh? But really, I mean, look at it. Yeah, I know. It looks like a kid's toy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, no.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, no.
Listen, I don't have much time. I'm from 5 years in the future. When you go back out there, George is going to show you that the time machine can go anywhere in time. And he's going to propose. He's gonna propose? Holy shit. You have to say no. For some reason, time travel does something to George's mind, and slowly he starts to forget things. What? Where I come from, he doesn't remember me anymore. Take the machine for yourself. With it, you can do anything, but we can't have both. And I know I would have never put him through it.
Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
I always thought that thing looked familiar. Hey, you're never gonna believe what I just found out. That... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm great.
Good.
Uh-oh.
So, what won't I believe?
That can wait. Lori, you're perfect. And I never want our time to end. Marry me.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
She left it for herself.
Yes. And now she's went back and saved herself.
Now it's destroyed. That's just trash.
Hmm.
You're early.
That's cool.
Oh. I like it.
Cool.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I like that she chose him over the time machine. I can forgive it for all the questionable time travel.
Oh, I know.
things that I was
I
like,
kind of was like, it's a little cliche now that once you start time traveling all over the place, you become some sort of a monster or something.
right.
Or, that kind of thing. It's probably true. Who knows really, but that's a pretty big cliche. So
Yeah, it's not something I want to, harp on too bad, but yeah, just some of the way that they time travel theory and everything was not very making sense. How are there two of them that traveled back at that point? He wasn't even
yeah,
touching the guy or anything.
yeah, exactly. So again, cute, short. It was really meant to be. It kind of was meant to be more of
Oh,
a
what would you
quirky
give up?
scenario in a love,
Exactly.
and a love story, right? A quirky scenario and a love story, and it did its point.
Yeah.
What do you give it on the Movie Bros score, bud?
Man, I'd probably give it like a
I think like a 6.2.
yeah. It's literally what I was thinking, like 6.2.
Yeah,
If
I
that's
mean,
not too mean.
no, that's not
Yeah.
mean at all. I didn't. It's not a 1. It's not a
No.
2.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. The cinematography was great. The lighting was great. The camera work was, it was really crisp. I really liked the actors. I thought they were both
Yeah.
attractive.
Engaging, actually good at
Engaging.
acting.
Yeah. I just kind of said, but when you start doing the time traveling thing, if you don't think it out, man,
It's rough.
it's just a mess.
It's definitely rough.
Yeah, it's just hard to do a good time travel movie. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Man,
but
time travel though is like one of my favorite theories. Like
yes,
just the ideas of what happens to your past self. What do you just blip and disappear like that, or does some form of you just die? Does some form of you go on? And did you just split the time paradox. Like, did you create one? Did you split the timeline? Like, been watching Loki recently. Still not done with the second season, but they deal with like time travel and time blips and jumping, right? And the one true timeline that people want to keep alive, so they trim all these other lives that are actually people enjoying their lives, right? They are,
Yeah.
yeah, they find out some big stuff. If you haven't watched Loki, honestly, go check it out, because this reminds me, just any time travel stuff, all the way back to like Back to the Future and Donnie Darko and
Yes.
Primer and all the movies
Yes.
we've watched together and enjoyed so much, right?
So there was a list. I just pulled up a random Google list, and I saw it the other day. The best time travel movies ever made, and Primer was number one.
Oh yeah,
Darko was on the list. Back to the Future was on the list. And I'm gonna pitch Primer again. It was such a cult it's a cult classic in my, like, anybody I talk to who hasn't seen it, I go tell them to go watch it.
yeah,
And then I go tell them to go read the theories and then go watch it again.
yeah.
And that's how much they'll enjoy it.
It's so good.
Right. So yeah, so again, 6.2 on the bro score. I don't feel it was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
it
There
was
was no
decent.
real big complaints.
No.
No,
I
I think it
think
was
they worked really well with very few sets too. Like what?
yeah,
You had like 4
a
sets
car,
maybe?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. A car, a bar scene,
A
a
bus?
bathroom
Yeah.
scene, a bus, yeah,
That's it.
and the street view. That's it, right?
Mhm.
That's
That's
it.
pretty awesome. Very very good for like a low budget story that
Yeah,
really had the
yeah.
good amount of like thought put into at least the love story part of it. And like what would you like makes you question like would you give up time travel to love someone? Like
Hmm.
challenge yourself on that thought, right? So
Yeah,
that's
for
interesting.
sure.
Awesome. Well, hey guys, unless you had something else, Josh.
No, I'm good.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Movie Bros Show, listening, however you consume it. We really appreciate it. So thank
Yes.
you for being a part of our show. Share it with someone if you think someone else might enjoy what we just enjoyed together. So we definitely appreciate it. And make sure that you actually watch along with us to be able to give credit where credit's due of the shorts that we watch, because we don't want to take it from someone or like pretend like it's not ours. We want to make sure that we know what's up. So awesome. Hey, make sure to like and share and leave us reviews on any thing that you're on. We appreciate it a lot.
All right. As always, much peace, love, joy, and happiness to you.
Peace and a
And
blessings.
peace and the blessings. And we're out.